What's up, guys? Kieran from Kieran and Adventures. Here we are on another adventure. It's been a very slow morning. We're staying at a campsite called The Beach. Biggest issue is we got here at 2 AM, we've camped in the wrong place. So we have to fix that. But it's pretty.
Also, I am here. I don't know why he's just doing the intro by himself. Doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
So we're gonna move up to the proper camp spot. I mean,
It's late in the day.
It's 10:30. We haven't even had breakfast.
Well, considering last night we thought, oh, it's only a 2.5, 3 hour trip here. We got to 20 minutes away and it was private property.
Yeah, so
and we couldn't cross.
Once we get upstairs up to the real campsite, I'm still tired.
Really tired.
We'll do a sit down on the proper way to get to the beach, because there is a proper way and it took us 6 hours to find the proper way.
So we started driving last night at 7 and didn't get here till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we kind of pulled up, didn't know where to camp, didn't know where we were. I was dead to the world.
Yeah, you fell asleep on the way here. You fell asleep on the land cruise. That's impressive.
Yeah, I was passed out. But we got here in the end.
We did.
And it's actually really pretty.
And it was really nice to wake up to.
So, as you can see, the river and the spot we've camped.
No. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to camp down here, so don't camp down here.
Yeah, so don't camp down here. But we missed the campground on the way in, and we just pulled up and went, this is it. We're sleeping. So, that's what we did. Yeah, it's not a bad little spot.
It's kind of nice.
And the water's really nice too, so.
Yeah, Sean's gonna jump in.
It's like -3.
I have a temperature probe in the car, we can find out.
If you would like, sir, please. But we're still tired.
Very tired.
We need more coffee.
That's true.
And the drive-in last night took way too long.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
So,
and that's what we're here to do. I'm definitely still asleep.
oh, I'm so tired. But we're gonna try and figure out what we're doing for camp tonight. See if we're gonna see what we can find around here, I guess. I will do a story and maps of where we messed up last night coming here. Hopefully I can edit that in so that it looks semi-explainable on what we did wrong, because GPS did us some dirties last night.
It did. It really did. We went in totally the wrong directions about 5 times.
Yeah. And then it took us to places where it's like no through road, no access, private property, will not get you to the campground that we wanted to get to.
Well, the other one, which is just over there.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a fun night.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
I didn't. But that's another story.
You get that.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna pack up here, go up to the good campground, which is up there, which we missed somehow. And then we'll
take it up and we can do
figure it out.
Talking.
Yeah? Alright, see you in a sec. So, we're up at this campsite now.
This is so much nicer.
Yeah, it's so much better than down there. But
yeah, when you come down the hill, sharp right, way better.
And there's amenities.
Yeah. Amenities.
But we're just getting a little campfire started so that we can have some lunch first.
It's only taken an hour.
Yeah, we're having lunch first.
Lunch first?
Yeah. So
it's not even brunch. It's lunch first.
It's lunch first because it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna get some eggs and bacon cooking.
Yum.
I think. think that's what we're having for lunch. We're going to sit here and enjoy this nice view, because I know we're in the middle of a valley and at the bottom of a river, but it's actually really nice here.
It's gorgeous.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a bit of a chill day, I think.
I think so.
I think we're going to sit here for most of the day and relax. Maybe go for a walk down to the river, you know, see what's out there.
Just check it out.
Check it out. Check out the bush.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. What do you say?
Yeah, Kieran's, while I cook, Kieran's going to explain how we got lost.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to add parts where I can edit in the map and show you guys exactly where we messed up and exactly how we got lost, because last night was not fun.
Well, it wasn't horrible. It was actually just more annoying, because the amount of gates we came to that said private property and no through roads is kind of retarded.
Yeah, and all of them saying don't follow GPS. Follow, like, what did they say?
Oh, one sign said don't follow the GPS.
Yeah, because it was all through private property and private land.
I mean, like I said, it was an adventure.
Yeah.
But there's definitely only like 1 or 2 ways to get into this national park, and Google Maps is wrong.
Yeah. Do not follow maps.
Because one of the roads was Levels Road. Don't use that. It takes you nowhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other one.
So Sunday morning, we've gotten up early, sort of. Had breakfast, it started raining, so we packed up and ran. We've looked around to see what we can go and have a look at for you guys, just to see the general area. And so far we've pulled up to this road. Where are we going?
We're heading towards the Sink campground.
Yeah. But we've come across an issue.
This one's not so deep.
This one's not so deep, but back there's another crossing that was really deep. Well, that looked really deep, and there's no way we can go across and check it. This one doesn't look so deep, but what do you reckon? Have a go or not?
Can I yet? I don't know.
I reckon we can do it, but
Need to investigate.
But this is going to be one of those situations where if you get stuck, no one else is here to help you. So, see how we go. And if we do get stuck, I already know that I'm going to be out in the water with a winch. So, I don't know where Kieran's gone, but we should be right. We'll make it. You ready?
Sure.
So exciting. No, not really. There's no harm in being overcautious.
No. Not at all.
Not at all.
Somewhat inexperienced compared to other people.
Yeah. And like, there was no way for us to check how deep it was really unless we're going to go drench ourselves.
Correct.
Which, I mean, would be the safer option if we were going to do it. But if we get stuck, realistically, I'm going to get drenched anyway, because I'm going to have to go jump in and hook a winch up to a tree.
That sign says things.
What does this sign say?
Abercrombie Trail.
I don't think we've mentioned that. This is
Abercrombie National State Park.
Yeah.
State Park.
So,
National Park.
so we're in the Abercrombie
Yep.
National Park.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I don't think we explained that from how dazed we were on Saturday morning.
We stayed at a campsite called The Beach.
Yeah.
Turns out it was way harder to get into this national park than it should have been.
Yeah.
But so far so good.
Which I think is a good point in the video, to be putting in a break for the map that we used to get in somewhere about now, depending on how good my editing skills are. And the way the GPS shows is the way we'll show first, and then after that I will be showing the ways we tried to get in from there, which also didn't work even though the GPS said was good to go through. And then I will show you the actual way you have to get in, because the GPS will run you around forever, because it won't register that these places are private property and you can't go through them. Yeah, and then I'll show you the proper entrance to get in, which does add quite a bit of time to your trip, because you don't realise that it's about an hour's difference from the way GPS tells you to the way it should be.
Although I'm not 100% sure that the new road that they've put in to get into this national park is actually gazetted yet.
Yeah, so like even the way to get in now isn't actually shown on GPS. So I will put in hopefully a way, hopefully on some kind of photo now of how you actually get into the national park, because it's a very interesting way of getting in. I think if you were coming from like the north side of the national park to come in, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
But from south up, there is actually no way from the south to get in. You kind of have to go well out to the east of the national park before you can kind of come into it. So hopefully I can get a bit of a video of that going for you, so you can see what's going on. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Well, that's a bit of toilet paper in the shop. But yeah, it should be alright. And we'll show you when we get to the next spot.
Yeah, the sinkhole.
The sinkhole. Ta-da! Well, we're here. This is the sink campground.
The sink.
The sink.
We'll give you 30 seconds to figure out why it's called the sink.
Okay, well, let's do a little overview first. So, obviously, Kieran could be in trouble here because he can't park his car in the campground. Because...
I'm sure there's a spot over there or something.
Yeah.
And look! There's even a sink. Go figure. Who would have thunk it?
Then this is the sink campground.
It's kind of nice.
It is nice. I don't think it's as nice as the beach, and it's not as big as the beach either. Because of COVID restrictions at the moment, you're only allowed to have 18 people down here.
Correct.
At one time. So you'll have to book in.
Yeah, follow COVID practices.
Yeah, and book in online before you come down. That's what we had to do to camp at the beach. But look, a sink. I don't know if that's why it's called the sink. I want to assume not, because I think that'd be pretty stupid, but
It definitely is. It definitely is.
someone's decided to do it. I mean,
There's walking campgrounds here too.
yeah, so you can walk to a campground that's 50 meters away, but like
Yes.
down here, you can go down to the river, and there's campgrounds over there as well. So we can go for a little walk,
Oh, you might as well.
just so you guys can see this campground as well. But I don't think this is as nice as the beach. But this is a little bit more enclosed. Because if you wanted to camp down here, like there's little campgrounds down here, you could walk your swags and all your gear down. Set up base down here. You're right on the river as well.
This would be nice.
But yeah, that is the sink. So if you like the looks of this spot, I'll put it in the map right now.
The sink is probably one of the best ones to come to first, because it gives you a whole bunch of information regarding Abercrombie National Park. So fishing, a lot of the campsites are accessible in 2-wheel drive, but it does say weather permitting. So if you look on the forecast and the weather's a bit like what we have today, look, I probably wouldn't bring a 2-wheel drive car out here, but 4-wheel drive is probably recommended for a few of the access roads to come into each campsite, because you have to go kind of slow, or you won't have any brakes by the time you get to the bottom of the hill. But yeah, so here's the sink. That's where we are at the moment. We stayed at the beach. Probably going to go through Silent Creek on the way out. Basically, looking at this little map, if that's the main road coming in. There's actually a new access track that they've cut in around here in this area somewhere. Realistically though, the only other way to get in is basically at the top. There is no entrance into this national park from like this side, because it's all private properties and you can't get into anything. It does not work. So a little bit of extra information. Bummeroo Ford, that's at the bottom of that pass, the Abercrombie Pass, I think it's called. And it's pretty big. It's fun. But yeah, definitely a really, really pretty national park for sure. So if you're going to come check it out, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. It's good. It's really pretty.
Alright, so end of the video. We've just ended up at Silent Creek. This is the last campground in the area that we'll probably go to. But as you can see, it's a pretty big campground. You can also tell it's raining at the moment, so we're probably going to end the video up here. Kieran's using the amenities at the moment while I do a little bit of filming, show you around. But as you can see, it's right on the river, so it's a good little spot actually. I don't mind this. If it wasn't pouring down rain and I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I'd probably stay here the night. But unfortunately, we've got to get back to work, and the weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worst. So we're gonna probably just take off, go home, go get a coffee on the way out, some food on the way out, and so you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you on the next adventure.